Hi y'all, this is me recording poetry over the top of me drawing a comic from the graphic novel The Dredges, the second in the series. Okay, here we go. It's called Little Golden Doll Whisperer. I dreamed differently, the little golden doll whispered, her voice lush and wet, rippling with the flavors of white, 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 never dry enough wine. Spinach makes rosebud green of my pointed hearing, my ears stretching up into twin peaks, following the string where clumps of herbs stuck up in drying cowlicks. Line the beige orange of the winter adobe walls. I hear, from sources of reliability, old wives, filled by tales from mother to mother, generations learning science from magic, trapped in the black boiling pot. Our mothers leave us, stove hot, burning water, to learn how to steep the frog princesses into our cooking. Turning up the heat, little by little. Testing our kitchen science and the commitment to our loves. My mouth fills with the cold red seeds of this sliced heirloom. Tomatoes. The flavor of tomatoes passed down the line, of all the families seated around the slowly molding wood table filled with acres by flavor, foods, laughter. The tablecloth bleached from color to ivory age. The lace edging reminds me of dolls, grandmothers, and punishment. Her hand comes down, smack, across the uneven keel of my cheekbones. In her rage, her soul leaves her body to find implements, a wooden kitchen spoon, which she takes to the divided globes of my breasts, beating submission, consciousness abandoned, her spoon striking, red spoon marks across my chest. The little doll tilts up a perfect chin, golden curls. The last reminisce of her father's touch against skin. Her dreams keeping her safe under the hanging protection of this little ivory room, hung all about with tablecloths. Tents of lace leading her to her rainbow night sky. Dream catchers swaying sleep under eyelids fluttering, fighting, resisting the ways of the wise, the ways of the dream walkers. Her handmade dream catchers keep her nightmares, spider caught, while the wise women sway, crones chanting experience into the weaving wax threads of collective memories, leading the dolls on pathways back to women. When the woman wakes, as she stretches, arms up, 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 ceiling bound, breast free of sheets or shirt, sleep leading to a confident nudity, the woman leans over, reaches for her hoodie, jeans, blue and patched in the crotch, as her thighs have spent decades rubbing together, clinging close in company. The woman emerges from the doll's tent, her childhood tattooed onto her heart bones, sound leaving her chest as music, vibrations of morning hymns hummed off key. The woman wakes to a craving, fresh spinach, sunshine, flavored tomatoes, brisk citrus, and white wine, bleached with the flavors of fall leaves crunching underfoot. Fingers trace spines, soft, well-loved, bound books, standing in attention on the gray-beige metal shelves. Their cousins slouch or stacked like firewood. When spines, when bravery, when rebinding give out on the ends of each shelf. There's a poem here, she whispers. Low library tones, her head turns, red curls caught in her lashes. Eyes flutter up, towards the distraction, of a construction worker, jack of his trade, packing his fresh bought drugs, Marlboro Reds. There's a poem here, she mumbles. Unheard over a corner drummer, clinking coins together in a straw hat. Rhythm to the Selwood sounds of conversation, and mold over coffee and traffic. Idle thoughts. Her wife's birthday. Could she barter with Coyote Dave for a drum, trade her favorite camera in, and buy her way into a drum set? Rhythmatic chaos makes music, I'm told. There's a poem here, the books whisper back. The poetry is your music, the words, notes, both high and low. Keys resonating against your thoughts, pulling you into awareness separate from the distance you feel. An art therapist who smokes? Small inconsistencies. There's a poem here, the books whispered. You just have to find it. My version of the Lord's Prayer. Our Mother reminds us to breathe, on earth as we walk paths made before us. Give us this day to learn the ways of walking, and forgive us our mistakes before we make them. Lead us not into blackberry bushes of entrapment. Deliver us from gossip and idle hurtful tongues, determined to tear us down internally. For this is the kingdom granted us by generations of path walkers come before. Glory is only as good as the money its face is stamped upon, and in this economy we are all debtors. Power lies in following steps of land and body rapists. Honor is stepping back from these birthrights to battlefields and PTSD, created in the first place by the power granted us from a Godhead needing worship and subjugation. Give us strength when all resources are low to follow our own path, to machete a new way for our generation to follow, and compost the cut grass behind us. May the smell of cut grass rather than iron tint follow us forever. Our kindest will be done, so earth may become the pauper's heaven. Thanks for watching.